What up, YouTube? This your boy Kenaya, formerly known as Las Vegas Knights, until we found the Most High and changed everything up. But anyway, I'm coming at y'all with this fire banger. I don't even know what I'm gonna name it. I'm probably gonna make this a series too. I want to make 2 series. One, I want to name it You Know You Done Messed Up, right? Where we get into different scripture and we break things down. And the other one, I don't even know what I want to name this, but I want to base it off of debunking different conspiracy theories. You know what I'm saying? Now, because I don't, like, now that I found the Most High, I try not to get into useless conversation, you know what I'm saying? Especially at work, because I work with coworkers that like to talk about random things all day long. So I try to just walk away from it as much as I can, because that'll throw you off of trying to find the Most High. You know what I'm saying? Even the Most High said to the effect of, don't get caught up in useless conversation, because all it's going to do is lead you astray. You know what I'm saying? So I try not to get caught up. But one of my other co-workers, because, you know, we were talking about like the whole flat earth theory and is the earth round and this and that, and you know how that go. So I was just about to walk off when one of my coworkers said, you know what the Hebrew word for Nassau is? And then that really caught my attention, because everything started in the ancient Hebrew times. So anything that's associated with the ancient Hebrew language or words or the culture or anything else is considered the truth, because that's where everything started, you know what I'm saying, in the ancient Hebrew times. So once he said something about Hebrew, it really opened my eyes, and I was about to walk out, and I was like, hold on, let me hear what he got to say. Once he told me this, home, and we finna get into it too, man, that's the whole reason I'm making this video right now, because I never knew it. But now that I know, we finna reveal it right now. Now, all right, so where do I begin? Let's just start in Genesis real quick. Let's start in Genesis, and then we'll get to all this in a minute, because I made sure to get everything lined up for, look, all this. But we're going to get into that in a minute. First, let's get into Genesis chapter 1, verse 6, and let's hear what the Most High has to say about it. Because, again, if you believe in the Bible, then you have to believe what it says, and you have to believe that it's true. And whatever the government or anybody else tells you is a lie, bro. It's a lie. You know what I'm saying? Anything you were taught in grade school and all that, listen, we have to be able to cleanse our minds. We cannot be hard-headed. Just like the Most High be saying, don't be hard-headed. Open your mind. Let your mind, you know, take in information. Don't just block things out, because if you block things out, then you're just going to be stuck in your ways. You know what I'm saying? Now, let's get into Genesis chapter 1, verse 6. And God said, let there be a firmament in the midst of the waters, and let it divide the waters from the waters. Now, firmament. What is a firmament? Let's see. What is a firmament? Let's see. Definition of firmament. Now, again, this whole world was made by the Most High, but is run by Satan and his army. You know what I'm saying? And who is his army? The government, you know, all the high-ranking officials of the world that run the world, that's of this world. So when you think of Satan and his army, don't think of just a whole bunch of horned animals running around. No, think of Satan and his army as real people with the spirit of Satan inside of them. Think of it that way. Now, when you think of it that way, who runs Google? Who runs Facebook? Who runs social media? Who runs all of these things? You know what I'm saying? The white man. Now, I'm not trying to say white people are the devil. I'm just saying Esau runs this world. Now, Esau was a white man. You know what I'm saying? Now, When you get that, then it starts to make sense, because who made Google? A white man. Now that we know that, watch this. Firmament. All right, let's see right here. Firmament, a sphere or world viewed as a collection of people. A sphere. Now, they're smart. The people that run Google are smart, because they knew that eventually Hebrew Israelites was going to start waking up and doing a lot of research about things. So the people that run Google made sure to put in little things here and there, because when you want to look something up, where's the first place you go? Where's the only place you go? To Google, right? There is no other search engine that's as popular as Google. So anytime you want to look up something or look up the truth, you have to run to Google, right? Google is ran by Esau. Esau is gonna lie to you, right? Because Esau is of this world, and Esau's main objective is to deceive and destroy, right? Now, again, when you know that, then you know that this is a lie right here. It says a spear, because they knew we was eventually gonna wake up and try to figure out the real, you know what I'm saying, truth behind everything. Everything you was told in school is a lie, you know what I'm saying? It's only 5% of the things that you were told in school that actually makes sense and that actually is relevant to today. And mainly that's like in math. Yeah, mainly in math, to, you know, count up and, you know, what do you do in life? You know what I'm saying? When you spend stuff, you use money. So you have to count, you have to add, subtract, multiply, divide. That's the only thing that's relevant. Well, that and the art of being able to read, but those are the only two things. Everything else is irrelevant. Now, again, it says firmament, a spear. That's a lie, because it's ran by Google. You know what I'm saying? Google is going to give you some truth and then some lie. You know what I'm saying? But the real definition of firmament is the heavens or the sky. The heavens or the sky, especially regarded as a tangible thing. You know what I'm saying? So the heavens or the sky. The heavens or the sky. Now, definition of firmament, let's see. Heavens, stars twinkle in the firmament. Let's go down here. What is the example of a firmament? Firmament is defined as heavens or the sky. You know what I'm saying? The space between, here we go. Here's another lie. The space between the stars and the planets. Now, if they just would have said the space between the stars and the sky, then that would have been the truth, because that's, you know, more biblical. But it says the space between the stars again and the planets. And the planets. There's no such thing as planets. Man, how you know that? Let's get into it real quick. All right, so we done debunked this. Now, I'm gonna show you what an actual firmament looks like. This is how a firmament looks. This is how a real firmament looks. The picture above right here. You see how you see this, the Sheol? Now that's considered, you know, like the bottomless pit or whatever, or hell, or whatever you want to call that. You know what I'm saying? Sheol. Matter of fact, let me just make sure, because I want to make sure that everything is legit of what I'm saying. Definition of Sheol in Hebrew. Okay, here we go. Definition of Sheol. The Old Testament word for abode of the dead is Sheol. So that's basically where all the dead reside. You know what I'm saying? So let's go right here. To the Hebrew mind, Sheol was simply the state or abode of the dead. It is not the same as the grave, though it was translated in some of the older versions. So basically, it's just a holding place for the dead, or the underworld. Let's just say the underworld. We're not going to call it hell. We're just going to call it the underworld. So now let's get back to the firmament. Sheol. So Sheol, that is where all the dead reside until the Most High comes back and does his judgment. But for now, we all live in a firmament. This is a firmament right here. This is an example of a firmament. You know what I'm saying? And I got to get back to work. But yeah, you don't see, like, it's a flat plane. You know what I'm saying? You see how it's round at the top and it says floodgates. I don't know about all that, but I know about the stars, the moon, and the sun. All that is real. You know what I'm saying? And then the middle part where the earth is, where we reside at, that's real too. Sheol, that's real. And on the sides, the ocean, that's real. But you don't have that round under part. You know what I'm saying? The earth is not a round ball like everybody makes it seem like. Now, where in the Bible does it ever talk about planets? Again, because everything in the Bible is true, if you believe in the Bible. Now, let me go to this right here. All right, so I typed in, where in the Bible does it talk about planets? Now, it says 33 Bible verses about planets. Now, let's go through them. Psalms chapter 8, verse 3. When I look at your heavens, the work of your fingers, the moon and the stars, which you have set in place. It doesn't say anything about Pluto or Mars or Venus or all these other demonically named planets, because every planet is named by a different demon. Whether y'all didn't know that or not, is different demons. Saturn, that's a demon. Pluto, that's a demon. All these are different demons. I know I'm opening up ears and eyes because y'all didn't know it, and I'm letting you know. You know what I'm saying? Let's keep going. Psalms chapter 147 verse 4. He determines the number of the stars. He gives to all of them their names. I don't see nothing about planets in there. Deuteronomy. Let's keep going. Heaven, stars, heaven. Nothing about planets. Jude chapter 1. Sea. Nothing about planets. Isaiah chapter 40. Let me scroll through. Nothing about planets. So we're just going to keep going until we find some about planets. Nothing. Now, Amos, it says, he who made the Pleiades and Orion. Now, what is a Pleiades? I don't even know. Pleiades. And turns deep darkness in the morning and darkens the day into night. Who caused the waters of the sea and pours out the surface of the earth? So we're gonna hold on to this word right here, Pleiades, copy, just to see what that means. So, but again, nothing about planets right there. Isaiah, nothing. Isaiah, nothing. Corinthians, nothing. Romans, nothing. Acts, nothing. Nothing about planets in here. And this is the Holy Bible, y'all. You heard? Now let's go to this. The word that I just copied and pasted. Pleiades Bible meaning. What is Pleiades in the Bible? The Pleiades are called the star of fire. Okay, so what is a star of fire? The sun. Nothing about planets. The sun and the moon, those aren't planets. All your planets are your Pluto, your Venus, your this and your that. The stars, the sun, and the moon are the only things mentioned in the Bible. Now, I know this is long. We're going to get to it though, y'all. We're going to get to it. Now, so if there's no planets, then what are those things that people done drew. You know what I'm saying? Like, look. Like, what? How do they have pictures? Like, look, planets. How do they have all this? Like, what is this? Look at all these planets. Look at every single picture, and you let me know what looks real and what looks, you know what I'm saying, CGI'd and, you know, and made by computer made. None of this looks real. All this looks like it was either drawn, physically drawn, or drawn on the computer. Made up. Look at this, and it looks so fire though, but is made up. It's either drawn on the computer or physically drawn by hand. Look at this. That looks like some computer type stuff right there. There is no physical. Look at this. A computer did that. Look how round and perfect that is. There is no physical evidence. There's no physical pictures of any planet. Look at this. Oh yeah, and they were clowning Pluto too. Look, this is Pluto. They were clowning Pluto because, and look, they try to make it look so real. That is not real, bro. That was made from a computer. How is this planet this round and perfect, bro? Impossible. Now look at this, and I forgot about this, but this is funny though. Pluto drawn on Pluto. Hold on Pluto. Pluto drawn on Pluto. Watch this. Pluto drawn on Pluto planet. Watch this. See? This is NASA making fun of y'all, saying how stupid are these people. Look at this. Look at this. They clowning y'all, bro. They like, man, the masses, they so dumb, they gonna believe anything we throw at them. Pluto drawn on Pluto. But anyway, let's get back. There's not one real planet in this whole Google images right here. Not one real planet. All these planets are made up, bro. Mercury, Venus. Earth is not round. Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, Pluto. The moon is real, the sun is real, and the stars are real, according to the Bible. Now I want to get into the meat of the conversation. Now, since all these are drawn, who drew them? Like, who drew all this? Let's get to it. The planet artist, Chelsea Bonesteel. Just about everyone doing the kind of space art I do owes something to Chelsea Bonesteel. While not the first artist to specialize in astronomical art, he raised to the level of fine art. So basically, every single one of these planets that y'all see right here they needed an artist back in the day to draw these out. Now we have computers to make these for us, but before we had computers, they needed an artist to draw the planets in order to fool people and to put all the planets in different books in school and all that. Who did they hire? They hired your man right here, Chelsea Bonesteel. This man right here. This white man right here. Chelsea Knight Bonesteel Jr. was an American painter, designer, and illustrator. His paintings inspired the American space program, aka NASA, and they have been influential in science fiction art. Let's read that again. His painting inspired the American space program, aka NASA, and they have been influential in science fiction fiction, art, and illustration. My goodness. This man was born January 1st, 1888. Man, that was an old man. And died in 1986. My goodness. So what was he, 98? Whoa. He lived a long life, didn't he? But anyway, that's your man right there. They don't got no actual picture of him? Well, this is him right here. This is your man, Chelsea Bonstell, the artist of all the planets that y'all ever seen in any book in school. Anything on Google was inspired by him. He's the one. This is the father of planets right here. Is your white man right here. Is your Esau. Now that we got that covered, right? What's the Hebrew? This is the nitty gritty right here. What's the Hebrew word for Nassau? And this is the whole reason I'm making this video right now. What does the Hebrew word Nassau mean? To deceive. Oh my God. Oh man. Oh bruh. What does Nassau mean in Hebrew? To deceive. What? So we've been deceived all this time? And how is that coincidence, y'all? Who would just randomly name the whole so-called space program that we're supposed to believe that is real, that's all in the skies? Why would they name it to deceive? Because they deceived all of y'all, including myself. When you look up at the skies, do you see any planets? Do you see a Saturn? Do you see a Neptune or all these other weird planets? Pluto. Do you see Pluto? Do you see Saturn? Do you see a big ball with a whole bunch of rings around it? No, because it doesn't exist. So again, what's the Hebrew word for Nassau? To deceive. And you know it's true because anything in Hebrew has to be true, because ancient Hebrew civilization is what started all mankind. You know what I'm saying? Man, I hope I open up some eyes and ears. You know what I'm saying? And then look, this is another thing. This is just the icing on the cake. Let's do this. What does oh, I gotta get my charger. Dang. What does Jesus mean in Hebrew? What does the name Jesus mean in Hebrew? Nah, matter of fact, what is it? What is, I just had it. It's not that. What does YAHAWASHI mean in Hebrew? YAHAWASHI is God's divine son and Messiah. YAHAWASHI is the Hebrew word for Messiah. Jesus what does Jesus mean in Hebrew? Salvation, right? The meaning of Jesus Jesus' Hebrew name, Yeshua, or YAHAWASHI. Hold on. Yeshua means salvation. So you could say Yeshua, Yahashua, Yahweh, but it all means salvation. However, the different ways you say it. But why would they say the meaning of Jesus's Hebrew name? Why would they say the meaning of Jesus's Hebrew name? Why would you say that? Jesus's Hebrew name, it should just be, that's his name. It shouldn't be, oh, his name is Jesus in English, but in Hebrew. No. The Most High said, call me by my name. You know what I'm saying? And what is his name? YAHAWASHI. It's not Jesus. I hope y'all got that in y'all brain. But anyway, it's your boy Las Vegas Nights. I hope I opened up some brains. And I'm out. Peace.